last week on Discount Heroes.
A deep pool, at the bottom of which is a bright light shining from below.
Toss him into the center of the pool.
And then lands gently on top of the water, floating.
But I found some stairs. I think we're going down.
And as you swim downward, eventually you can no longer see the people around you, just this blinding white light.
Being in the glades with you for the rest of our lives. Raising our little demon goats, and you made me a happy goat.
I have every badge and ribbon there ever was.
You've disappointed me again, Demarok. Well, why don't you come on tour with us? One of our roadies died in the pit earlier.
None of this is real, is it?
We never quit.
Okay,
We're gonna keep fighting till the end.
I like that. We'll climb to the top, all the way.
Hello? Anyone in here?
Each tube terminates in an odd-looking bulbous sac. It looks like you burst through yours as you came through.
Lily couldn't be any happier.
When a pair of grubby hands grab onto your horns.
Of course it was a dream.
You hear a voice from above. Did somebody say Rick?
I got you, Rick.
As Rick slams into you, take 38 damage. I guess now's as good of a time to meet as any in the most important part of this whole thing.
Welcome to Discount
Everyone clap in 3, 2, 1.
You counted so fast.
Yeah, and wait, did you say you were pregnant?
No, I don't have any kids, so I cameo in other people's maternity shoots.
Cameo, you say?
Yeah, I got paid.
Hey, we should start a Cameo account. People give you $1 and say like, hey, will you say happy birthday to Cheryl? And then you record a 30-second video and send it to them.
Who's gonna order that?
Mom might get one. She might get one from Brent.
You just named 100% of the audience for that.
All right, how's everyone doing and all that? Anyone want to share anything with us?
I'm doing great. I didn't have to work in an office today and got to build some shit. So that was awesome.
All right.
Yeah.
I had to work with Tyler today, so
It was awesome.
it was pretty.
Was it, Matt?
It was pretty good.
Nice.
We ate hot chicken for lunch. It's delicious.
That was delicious.
And
Y'all did stuff together and also listened to the last episode of the podcast together.
We did.
Yes. And almost forgot to do that.
you're welcome.
Jared, what
What?
did you do?
I spent most of my day working on a 1956 Chevrolet 3100.
That sounds dope.
It's a pretty cool car.
I'm going to look it up.
I drove a car that was older than my dad.
I gave my dad a ride to work yesterday, and it's 3.5 miles from my house the area I've lived in for pretty much my whole life. And right before he got out, he started giving me directions on how to get home.
That sounds right.
It's such a dad thing.
He's like, now if you go take a left out of here, go back to the line, take a left. I was like, motherfucker, we were 3 miles from the house. I know how to get home.
The place you also drove to without getting directions.
Yeah, I drove you straight here. So that was funny.
Brent, how about your day?
Oh, it was good. I went into work late,
Nice.
so it was awesome. That's all it really takes.
That's it.
Cool. And listeners, hop in that Discord. Tell us about your day.
Except for you, Patrick.
Speaking of Discord, I want to do a shout out, but I can't remember who it was. So, whoever in Discord suggested I listen to the First Law trilogy. I'm about to start the third book, and it is awesome. Thank you.
Who's that?
Tyler, you'd really like it too.
Why would anybody recommend anything for you on our Discord?
It was a long time ago.
How did you even know about it?
It was like the one time I did any interaction in the Discord. It was talking about King Killer.
And it enriched your life.
Wow.
Yeah, it did so much, dude. It's so good.
That should be a lesson.
The voice actor is possibly the greatest one I've ever listened to.
It's me. I did it.
And yes, I'm including the guy who does The Name of the Wind. He might be better than him.
Shut up, Jared.
That's a bold thing to say on a call with 4 of your friends who are currently voice acting.
Yeah, it's a fair point.
Have you ever heard my French accent?
We.
Not yet, I don't think.
I'm saving it.
Keep doing that.
Keep saving it.
Yeah, just keep saying it.
Ooh, I should do like a Survivor thing where everyone has to vote for somebody to die. And someone has to die.
It's gonna be me.
You think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be me.
It's gonna be me.
Okay.
Bam. Bam.
Welcome to Discount Heroes, where questionable results
Holy shit, he did it.
are always guaranteed. We're a chaotic, character and story driven real play podcast. We're a group of 5 friends who've known each other for 16 plus years. We've played countless hours of questionable D&D, and now we want to share with you the game we love so much. My name is Brent. I'm the DM. We got 4 players here. Why don't you introduce yourselves and who you're playing?
Yo, my name is Tyler. I am playing Copes, the Circle of the Stars druid.
This is your Demarok being played by Aaron.
This is Jared playing the part of...
Thrasher, the human barbarian.
And this is Matt playing the part of Nox Longfoot, the gnome wizard.
All right, I got a question for you guys tonight. The question is, describe a time that you broke something at somebody else's house.
Tyler's foot.
Yeah, we know about that, though. That can't be the only thing you've broken.
It did happen, though.
I mean, I remember being kids over at my friend's house and being told specifically to stop playing soccer in the house, and within the next minute or two, completely smashing a vase off of our friend's mom's fireplace.
Is that Pam's vase?
It was Pam's vase, yeah. So I felt pretty stupid about that.
I think I broke it. Someone else's.
We used to play tag in my parents' house where my parents' bed was like the base and everybody would have to like try to get there before they got tagged. But they had hardwood floors throughout and one kid was playing in socks. And he went to go running from my parents' room and slipped and went into the door frame and broke the door trim off the wall and cracked the frame because he hit it so hard.
Jesus.
Ah,
That was pretty good.
too young to fix that one, too.
Yeah.
I broke a rule at Matt's house by peeing on his wall in a bedroom instead of in the bathroom. Does that count?
Counts. Yeah, that counts.
Matt's face looked like he doesn't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And you did not just pee onto a wall. Thank you very much.
Well, where did I pee?
I think you peed into something else, which also broke something.
He peed into my laptop case.
Which specifically broke something, which was the question.
Oh, it didn't break it.
No, my laptop wasn't in there at the time, thank God.
Well, it broke your laptop case because I bet you bought a new one.
Yeah, I did not use that again.
It was a bachelor party.
You really got to stop drinking and peeing on things.
It's only twice in my whole life.
What did your
Is it?
laptop case look like? Was it like made out of porcelain?
That was a weird laptop case.
You know, now that I think about it, I did have stickers of toilets all over it.
It was a fair mistake.
I feel like I've broken so many things. I can't think of anything.
I'll give you some time. I was at our friend Panda's house, and Tyler, you'll remember that he had a claymore in his room. It was in a sheath most of the time, and I picked it up, and Panda was like, put that down. And I was like, dude, it'll be fine. And he's like, I'd rather you just put it back. I'm like, dude, it's not going to be a big deal. I unsheath it, and then I pick it up, and I immediately slam it into his ceiling fan light fixture and shatter it.
Oh, no.
That's a good one.
That does strike a little bit of a memory to me. I thought you were going to tell a different one, Brent.
Yeah? Or I broke something else?
You broke something of mine around the time we first met.
Oh, God.
Do you remember now?
Yeah, now I remember. Yeah, of course I remember.
Oh, yeah, because we had to replace it.
It was like the second, was it the first or second?
First or second time I met you. And so I'm hanging out with a bunch of people, and everybody leaves, the night's over, I go to get in bed that night, and I go to make my bed first, and I pull my blanket back, and I had this, my very first bubbler that I bought, I named it Del Fuego, and it's laying there in half, and it's like in 2 or 3 pieces. And I'm like, what? Somebody hid that under there for sure. And I start tracing back the evening, and I pretty much figured out Brent was suspect 1. And I talked about it. I asked him about it, I guess either on the phone or next time I saw him. And his plan was to put it there, hoping that I would sit on the bed and think that I had broken it myself.
Brent.
That's so good.
He tried to trick me.
It's a good plan.
How ashamed are you right now?
I already dealt with this shame several times before now, so
Yeah, I forget. I'm a pretty forgiving person, so.
it was the first time we met, and I think it was just sitting on the bed anyway, and that was how I broke it. And then I did put the blanket on top of it. But when he asked me, I was unable to lie about it.
That sounds right.
I did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I respected that. I was like, yeah, I tried to trick you. You got me. Game's over.
Yeah, I did that.
I did think of one. It wasn't exactly broken, but it was certainly kind of ruined. Back at Aaron and Tyler's house, Aaron had moved down into a room in the basement that had concrete floors, and we had the great idea that we should paint the floor like splatter paint style.
That was
So
stupid.
me and Tyler are taking paint and we're flipping it around the room all over the floor, and it was looking pretty cool. We're really dumb, and we ended up on the wrong corner of the room. So me and Tyler are standing in the far corner of the room, and it's covered in paint on the floor. So we walk back across, and we're sliding because it's like walking on ice. So it ended up with footprints smeared everywhere.
Yeah, it did not look good.
Sorry, Aaron.
Yeah, the floor's still painted like that.
Is it?
Yeah. I thought it was great.
All right, I thought of one. Years ago, I was at a house party, and the only reason I know that this happened is I was told about it in the morning. I have no memory of this event, but apparently we were standing around singing songs, and I was dancing around, and I just fell flat on my back directly onto the beer pong table and crumpled it. And I didn't know until in the morning. I got up, and I'm having coffee in the kitchen. One of the other dudes man, that was crazy with the beer pong table last night, huh? I was like, what? And then they told me what I did, my horrible crime, so I went and bought another one.
Isn't there a video that didn't see it, but it had the audio of you falling through the table?
Yeah, you don't actually see me go through the table, but you see me dancing in the corner, and then you hear somebody go, oh shit, and a crash.
All you hear is, and I would walk 500 miles, and oh shit, smack!
And if you guys want to check out that video, go on to our video section at our Discord.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it won't be there.
Send me a message.
Good question, Brent.
Great question.
Oh, yeah. Now I'm totally thrown off by you bringing up that crime I committed.
No, bro. Feel nothing about it. You were a different person. You've changed since then. Yeah, feel positive about the growth you've made.
Aaron has never felt bad about any crime he's ever committed. You shouldn't start now with a crime you committed against him.
I broke a bucket at Jared's house.
Yeah, you did. We got to save that one, though.
You broke a what over his head? A bucket?
A bucket, but we'll save that. We'll save it for a question like, hey, what's one time you did a real big oopsie? then I'll tell that story.
I almost broke a treadmill at Miguel's house because I said, hey, I bet I could run this treadmill at full speed, and I couldn't, and I ended up in the wall behind the treadmill.
Got to know your limits.
I broke a light bulb at Miguel's house because he wouldn't come outside, so I held it hostage with an airsoft gun, and he wouldn't open the door. I shot it, and I can just remember him yelling, "My mom's gonna be so mad at me!"
All right, great job, everyone.
Yay.
Here comes the recap that's going to make us sound really dumb.
Jeez, I wonder why. Why is it that we sound so dumb when you just describe what we did last time, Brent?
It's weird. Something about the way he does it.
So let's go ahead and begin the game. Last week, our intrepid adventurers confronted visions of an ideal life that they could live. Cope's living a peaceful life with Demarok's sister and their 3 kids. Did you guys get that joke, by the way?
Which joke?
What joke?
Kids?
Oh, because he's a goat.
Goat babies. Yes.
I knew if I didn't say anything now, I was never going to get to. Demarok living as an abused commander who in turn passes this abuse down. Nox as a famed combatant in the arena, always chasing the next payout. And Thrasher touring with the band that he so adores. Everyone except Thrasher elected to live forever in these beautiful visions. And lucky for them, Thrasher's grubby hands were there to pull them free. Our heroes found themselves in another odd, fleshy hive chamber, the pulsing bulbous sac running through the length of the chamber. I'll skip over the tongue stuff.
Hey, I do that too.
As they pondered what the hell.
Jesus Christ.
As they pondered what the hell to do, a familiar face made itself known from the sky. Rick, who supposedly understands what the hell is going on. And that's where we find ourselves. And I can read...
Hey, Nox, are you okay?
No, he smushed me. What the hell, Rick?
Why'd you try to catch you?
I thought you had me.
I did catch him. I didn't try.
Yeah, I didn't feel a thing.
You're too fat, Rick.
This is all muscle.
So anyway, Rick, you're about to tell us, exactly what's going on and what we need to do, right?
No, I think you were going to tell me what's going on.
Yeah, shit.
There's a lot of fleshy sacs and bulbuses.
But yeah, I've been here before, yeah.
Oh,
What is this place?
Not that I'm not going to answer that, but I believe you were going to tell him everything that was leading up to now. Or did you want to just go ahead and continue this conversation?
I felt like we...
I tell him everything that's leading up to now.
I'm so fucking proud of you right now.
Rick, let me explain the whole thing to you, okay? So we started, and there was a catastrophe in the sky.
Oh, Lord.
Right, I listened to that part.
Oh, sorry. We came here, we found the old Rick, the Mavrick, the real Mavrick, his body.
What?
We were told to bring it to the core by Sage.
I pull him out of my bag to show him. See? Here he is.
Holy crap.
I jiggle him a little bit.
Don't do that. That's sacred.
But he's dancing.
It's sacred. Don't do that.
All right, fine.
Sage liked it.
I really doubt that. I'm surprised Sage let you keep that.
He was pretty thrown off by the whole thing. But he told us to bring it here. But we don't know what to do with it.
Well, I wish you guys had waited around. I was looking for you. After your ship crashed, I figured you guys would show up sometime. You know, it's been like 2 weeks since the ship crashed in there. What the hell were you guys doing?
We were at the bar.
Yes, what was it, Slapplebee's or something?
Oh, right, yeah, you did tell me about that, right. The alternate dimension with all the glitter.
Yeah.
I shake the stick at him.
Okay, now it all makes sense.
So you were there to capture us, Rick, or?
No, I was on the ship with your dad. He's a really nice guy.
Oh my God! Please don't start this, Rick. I couldn't take it right now.
Yeah, he did say you were weird about that.
He's talking
so
about
weird,
me
Rick.
behind my back. He knows I hate that.
Nothing but nice things, really.
Oh, come on, Rick.
All right, anyway, so you guys are probably wondering what's going on here. Why don't I let you guys guide the conversation on? I'll tell you what I can.
Did you see Zoyana?
Is that Demarok's sister?
Moving on.
Yeah.
Yeah, what about her?
How's she doing?
I mean, fine, I guess. I mean,
Okay.
she asked about you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she did.
Why did you do this, Brent?
Oh, okay.
You did this.
Cool. I was just curious.
And I guess now that you mention it, I mean, my dad wasn't mad at all. I've like left and been trying to destroy the world with these guys.
Well,
What?
He wasn't gonna like. He didn't say like strike me across the face or anything next time he saw me, or like, you know, make me walk the plank.
Debbie, you have a seriously fucked up relationship with your father. I hope you understand that.
Yeah, I know, but I can't change it. I am who I am.
No, you certainly could work on that, Debbie.
I'm working on it now. That's what,
Like, any amount of effort would be just phenomenal.
guys. That's what I'm on this entire trip for. This is me working on it.
So we brought the body to the core.
Wait, so no, Rick? He wasn't mad?
He didn't seem mad. Your sister showed up, said that she had a message from you. He didn't seem upset after it, but I didn't hear what the message was.
God damn it. One of these days he'll strike me. I swear he will.
what was she wearing?
What is going on?
So we brought the body down here.
So I guess lots of the Tridons are super angry, and we figure if we could bring this one back, we could calm them all down, maybe? Because he can control everyone's emotions? That's what Sage was thinking.
It's possible, I guess. Do you know much about the original Mavrick?
You will, in fact, be unemployed.
Yeah, we don't want to put you out of a job.
Wow, I appreciate that, guys.
But it seems like you also hate your job.
I'm not a fan of it, but it's what I have to do, and it's the role that's been given to me.
Oh, shut up, Rick. Do you want the job or not?
Well, I think maybe I should explain some stuff to you guys real quick.
That'd be great.
Okay, I'll mute my mic.
Please, for the love of God.
All right, so I'm going to give you a basic explanation of what I understand about the Tridon's people. Now, this is all secondhand because I'm not one of them. All right, the Tridon themselves rose from ancient life on the ocean floor. Crustacean-like creatures that reproduced quickly and killed each other off just as quickly.
Crabs.
Born close to the magical vents beneath the planet's crust, at the bottom of the ocean, they were changed supposedly like many of the planet's sea creatures. Somehow they became bound to it in this particular area, where the flow of magic was circular somehow. Their souls were recirculated, allowing them to maintain lifetimes of experience within one singular body. And the bonds between them grew deeper. Their souls resonated together. You can hear it here in this space.
That's souls?
Somehow they were able to yes, souls, that's right.
Dang.
Somehow able to communicate, somehow able to be part of the living, even while waiting among the dead to be reborn. The earliest Tridons built this chamber, originally after millennia of lifetimes, but it's persisted since. See, the Tridons, as a people, don't experience time as a straight line necessarily, but more like a circle. And supposedly, they all shared this mind together. It's not something I've experienced being a human myself, but you can tell in the way they move, they're constantly communicating with each other, moving in unison, making decisions in unison. Until the original Mavrick. Something was different about this Tridon. They listened to Mavrick more than they listened to anyone else.
So why are they so angry right now? Why are they becoming so violent?
Yeah, why are some Tridon attacking the other ones?
Is it like the souls are angry?
Tridons historically are violent. As I described, millennia of souls existing as predatory creatures on the bottom of the ocean. It took many what they call cycles, although I don't exactly understand what they are, for them to become I wouldn't call them peaceful, but at least not hostile creatures that you know today.
So are these new Tridents? Young Tridents? Are those the angry ones?
Something's happened recently. Something in the last few months. There have been quakes in the ocean, strange whirlpools forming.
Fuck, that was us, Rick. Right after you left, we went to the center of all magic. And we about turned it off. Or we ebbed the flow at least. Right, guys?
I think so.
That's what we did, isn't it?
Yeah.
We hope so.
And then we shot it into space.
We turned it down, but we didn't turn it all the way.
Right. And then now weird stuff's been happening. Do you think that could have anything to do with the creatures that were bred from magic?
Yeah, I mean, it seems to line up pretty good.
Maybe what you did created some kind of feedback loop or something like that. I don't know. I mean, if you really messed with the flow of magic, who knows what kind of consequences that could have.
Yeah, but I think there was too much. Like, obviously things were going awry before we started, too. There's like wars in the skies amongst gods.
Well, what brought you here, then?
A boat.
Wow.
The other font. And the corpse too, I guess, but mostly the font.
But you want to do the same thing here?
Yeah.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
Well, the problems that were there stopped when you did it in Outcaster Isle, right? If it happened as described in episode 32.
Exactly.
You did listen!
Attaboy, Rick.
So maybe if you do the same thing here,
Yeah, so, figure we can help.
you might be able to do the same thing, but that doesn't get us to the core of this other issue here with the original Mavrick here.
We could always go put him back in the cave we found him in. Although we'll probably just dump him somewhere.
I worry because of that message that you described in episode 82. I don't know if it's exactly right. It seemed like the Mavrick was sealed away for a reason. There is a period of Trident history where they became increasingly warlike.
He was buried with his human lover or something, too.
That's right. We
Did that have to do with it?
left her there, I think.
The war?
Yeah, I mean,
Was it the war?
I think the Tridon were unhappy about the human lover and they killed Rick for it. His own people.
That wouldn't explain why the Tridents turned against humans and other creatures.
They hated Rick for getting that human puss.
Oh, no.
Maybe they thought if they just destroyed every non-Tridon they found sexy.
Go ahead.
Keep going. Yeah.
Do I need to elaborate further?
Yes.
I have no idea where you're going with this.
They realized that they could not resist our charm, so they had to destroy us.
So anyway,
I don't think that's what it was.
Yeah, I just thought we were spitballing here. I didn't think they were any better. No, I'm sorry.
Supposedly there was a very warlike time after the original Mavrick died. It's part of the history that they teach. All I know is Mavrick left a huge impression on the Tridon's people. It's the main reason why my position exists at all. It's like a vestigial reverence for a position that no longer exists.
I think we could find out a little bit more about what happened and why they were locked away. Thrash, do you still have connection to that worm lady?
Nope, no connection. I killed her.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you murdered
You guys
her.
were out carousing.
Okay. Well, that's all I can remember about the two.
If only there was some way.
So,
We're going to have to record a dramatization of Thrasher solo fighting her later.
Well, if you want to bring him back to life, I mean, I can help you with that. I've seen the ritual done enough times to know how it's done.
I mean, if the
Yeah.
worst case scenario is we bring him back to life and it's bad, I mean, we could kill him again.
We have a solution.
If only there was some way to know what he would do when he woke up.
There is a way, Rick.
What's that?
We could do the time loop again.
What?
I'm not supposed to know about the time loop.
Is this guy your leader?
Who, me?
He's asking the rest of you. Is this guy your leader? What have you guys been doing?
Couldn't be. Then who?
Sometimes.
You know we have no leader.
Yes, I am the leader. They've been following me everywhere.
I'm gonna sleep with his sister.
I'm letting him.
Well, if you want to go ahead and do the ritual, it takes a couple hours for them to wake up after being recycled.
Well, hold on. I don't personally know the spell myself, but as a 9th level wizard, I am aware that there is a spell that lets you ask a dead person a few questions. Nox, you know that one?
The only spell I have, I could reanimate his corpse, but it doesn't seem like he could speak. We tried to do that with the skeleton.
Pretty funny though.
Yeah, but, skeleton's just bones.
But I don't have any kind of powers to speak with dead.
I don't think I do either. I can make him hate us.
We're good at that on our own.
Tyler, can you do it with...
Debbie, quick, cast friends a pound.
Tyler, can you do it with the Ringer Grammarian any way?
No.
I feel like Brent's hinting to something we should know.
Clearly.
But I don't think it's anything I can do.
Brain plane?
Oh.
Can we go into the brain plane of a corpse? We've never tried.
Oh, like you described when you went into your friend Quinsley's mind? And
Yeah.
into the mind of your childhood friend?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we figured out all of the secrets of their past and we got to learn everything that we could have wanted to know about them.
In episodes 56, 57, 41, and 40.
Does he have a mind? Is he still conscious of some sort?
Well, when they're brought back to life, it takes a couple hours for them to properly wake up. They're pretty much unconscious and unable to do anything until then.
So are you
But-
suggesting we bring him back to life, jump in his brain, and if it looks bad, we come back out and make sure he doesn't wake up?
Now, it sounds bad when you say it like that, or maybe even ridiculous.
I love it.
Do we have a spellbinder?
We never did anything with our other one.
Yeah,
Yes.
we still have it.
I thought Braddock had it.
I have it.
I call out to Braddock on the ship.
We can take this out real quick. Do we want to go in the brain plane? Or just want to bring this guy back to life?
Brain plane.
If we-
Brain
I don't have any
If-
friendship points.
Me neither. Although my list says I have 6.
No, he definitely gave us some out, but I don't.
Didn't we already use all our hit dice recently?
We could sleep before we started the ritual.
We'll sleep during the ritual. He said it takes a few hours. Well, I'll nap with that guy.
Well, no, that's the time we have to go on the brain plane.
What do you think, Rick, of this conversation we've been having in character?
Well, I mean,
Can you restore our hit dice real quick?
I can't restore hit dice, no. I can give you more hit points. I mean, I can restore your health.
Nah, it's cool.
I was about to say, would he say hit points?
I think if we wake this dude up, who said, we were told he would bring a war to the world. So
That's right.
if we wake him up and don't have any answers, the hive may just like fly off and start taking people out. If we can go into his mind and see what caused all this, then maybe we'll know. We'll have a better idea going into it.
All right, let's do it.
All right, so ritual time?
Right, Rick, set it up. Yeah.
And maybe some of those sweet, restoring of health you talked about, since you kind of squished me.
Oh, yeah, thanks for that, by the way.
Yeah, no, it was no problem, except that it was an extremely large problem.
Yeah, just allow me to lay my hands upon you.
Thank you.
All right, and he restores 30 hit points to you.
Nice.
To all of us?
He can only do it to a certain amount of hit points, so.
Thanks, Rick.
I'm good. And I think he did his max.
I'm good.
It's close to it. He doesn't have one.
I could use a top off.
All right, he pokes you for 10 hit points added.
Thank you.
All right, should we start the ritual to bring him back and, dive into his thoughts?
Yep. How's it go, Rick?
All right, everybody, gather around the edge of this pool. And if you remember, I can re-describe some of this chamber again to give you a better visual.
Here, let me give it a shot, Rick. I'm pretty sure I know how this works.
And I hold the corpse over by the water.
And I put his left hand in, I take his left hand out, and put
Jimmy immediately copies along. He's got his hand in. Now his hand's out.
All right, sorry. Go on.
Does everyone have a good picture of this room? There's this like obelisk made out of like a hive-like substance with a fleshy bulbous sac that's pulsating a mote of bright white ethereal light.
Yep.
Oh. So the obelisk is in the center. It's
And-
got a mote of magic around it.
Yes.
And the sacks we were in, right?
And those are on the outer edge of the chamber. Yes. Like the hex-shaped
Oh.
chambers.
Got it.
All right, you gotta stand at the edge of this pool here. All of us together.
Okay.
All right.
All right, now try to hum along with the sound that you're hearing. No, you gotta do it like normally. Like a person. Like Okay, that's good. I think I heard someone laughing in there, but that's fine. That doesn't ruin
Well, it's
it.
kind of comical, Rick. I feel ridiculous.
And with your hums in the same tone, you have to say the words as you were before. Once again.
I remember more.
Once again. As you were before. Once again.
And now lower the body.
Dominoes.
I throw it in the mud.
It sticks to your hand.
Yuck. I hoof it off.
Yeah,
So much goo everywhere.
It plops into the water. And it flows in a circle around you. The chamber begins to glow brightly You feel your voice. It's almost like you're not consciously humming along with the sound anymore. It's just resonating through you. Everything shines brightly for a moment, and then the light fades. You see that one of the hexagonal chambers is now glowing with the same light that you just saw.
Is the body still in the moat?
The body's gone.
Oh, that's cool, Rick.
Did we do it?
That's what happens every time it's succeeded before.
Where's the dude?
Should be in one of these chambers. Probably that one that's glowing really brightly.
Oh, so he's just having a great dream right now, huh?
I don't really know what they experience when they're in that place. I'm kind of an outsider, you know.
Why don't we go find out?
There's only one way to find out. Go inside.
To the brain. I reach into my bag of holding and pull out these bespeckled glasses. Right?
Yeah.
And I walk over to the guy and fit them over the frame of his head. They're sitting just on top of his nose.
Is he out or is he in a pod?
Oh, wait. I put it on the pod. I take the two earpieces and I shove them into the pod so it looks like the pod has glasses.
Uh-huh.
But I do it near the brain.
Okay. Sounds all right. So, and then you guys say the words.
All right, guys, hold hands. Ready?
Ready.
Everyone say the words in 3, 2, 1.
Wait, nobody told me what to say.
Yeah, and I said into the bug.
Just pick some Looney Tunes bullshit, man. No one cares.
I don't think the words really matter.
Well, let's see. Are we in their brain plane or not?
As long as it's in this cadence.
All right, let's try one more time, everybody.
Into
this
cadence.
In, I guess. All right, everyone feels their vision pulled and twisted. I guess everybody in this room's going. You guys collapse to the ground, and you find yourself falling through dark space.
Oh.
Before landing on the solid, yet a little bit mushy black ground that you come to know as the brain plane.
Well, Rick, we're here.
It's cold.
It's a bit disorienting for your first time.
The brain plane, I'd always heard about it.
Mr. Prezzo! I take off.
Is it always so cold here?
No, each brain's kind of different, and you never know quite what to expect. It's usually been a little warmer.
Okay, well, so what do we do now?
We just look around.
Where did he go?
Gotta find the torches.
Perception check.
Do I see the store?
You see the store.
I'm running to the store.
Does anyone have any friendship points they want to claim?
Man, it says I have 6
Got
on my
7.
sheet, but that doesn't sound right.
I also said,
No, we spent them.
no, we got them again after somewhere.
We
Yeah,
did get some.
I also say I have 6.
Mine says 6, but I thought we spent them.
I gave some out at one point.
Maybe you gave us all 6.
I think on the ship after we went to Jared's or Thrasher's place, you gave out a bunch.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Because Demi tried to get a friendship point for what he did to the poor woman who worked at the.
Oh yeah, I do remember that. That was a while ago though.
Yeah, but we haven't spent them since then.
For when he was abusing that chick at work.
Mm-hmm.
What? My girlfriend? I can't wait to see her again. I've been writing her a letter every day.
That is called harassment.
Well, no. She just can't send them back because we're always moving so much. So I'm sure she's saving them up for me. I can't wait to hear from her again.
What about when we saved Carpenter?
Oh yeah, that's worth a friendship point.
Are you trying to get more? Is that what you're doing right now?
You damn right.
All right, fine. I'll take it.
I don't think we've done a lot of friendly things recently.
It's a friendship point. Everyone should probably get one for helping Demarok work through his complicated dad issues.
Okay.
Does Copes get one for his sexy connection to Zilliana?
No, because that's me.
Yeah. Encourage that behavior.
We definitely get friendship points for Grave Wave.
Yeah, you guys went through a harrowing experience. You saw Nox die. That was devastating.
Get torn in half, actually.
That's right.
Everyone gets one for that, but I'm going to give Nox and Copes an extra point because they really did a good job.
Nice.
Did we do anything on that island on the way here that was friendly?
You saved
think
the
so.
druid spirit, or maybe destroyed it. Who knows? You're not exactly sure.
Oh, yeah, when we saved it.
Oh, yeah.
That's worth a point.
4.
I'm up to 11 now.
Yeah, I think we can call it there for now. I'm sure you've done other stuff.
Yeah.
All right, come on, Rick. This is the best part of the brain plane. Shopping trip.
F to the R to the I to the Izzo.
Right before we walk in the door, I stop Rick and I'm like, Rick, I just feel like we've become so close. We're such good friends.
Oh, yeah?
Remember when Nox called you?
Just trying to help you out.
Yeah, pal, we missed you so much we went and found the old dead you.
Yeah, describe some of the great moments we've had.
You punched Thrasher that one time, right in the face.
Oh, yeah.
Remember when you were scooping all the blood out of our mouths? On the ship? Trying to save us?
Yeah, that's right. That's how you do the magic, but yeah.
Yeah. That was nice of you and us.
Yeah, come check this place out. It's awesome, though. Bud?
You guys reacted really strongly the first time I told you my name. That was a good moment.
Oh, what a
Yeah.
friendly time that was.
What a name.
Oh, and remember when we all went out and looked up and our ship was just being commandeered through the sky and just wreaking havoc? We looked up together and put our arms around each other and said, wow, look at that.
Yeah, that was our silly but great friend Flarglebuns.
Yeah, I'll never forget that.
Wow. Let's all just remember those together for a moment, and then we'll just play clips from that. I don't know, maybe not. Okay, everyone gets a friendship point. You remembered a lot of stuff about Rick that I didn't think you'd remember.
Nice.
I'll give one more friendship point. Up to 2. I'll give up to 2. If you can name 2 visual features of Rick.
Suspenders.
He's got suspenders.
No shirt.
Red hair.
Yeah. Chiseled jaw.
Can't be contained.
Extremely erect nipples. You didn't say that one, but I envisioned it.
A little Bloody Mary dribbling out of the corner of his mouth.
Okay, I think Nox, Thrasher, and Copes get a point there. I didn't hear you, Demarok.
I didn't try to guess. I had no idea.
Okay.
Black hair, tall.
You know what? That's an honesty point right there, which is equivalent to a friendship point.
All right, so you're loaded up. You see,
Like severely.
yeah. So unlike the previous times, you see instead of a large tree towering with a treehouse at the top, it is a coral reef breaking the ground, ascending upward, and you see a large shell with a window on it and a bright lantern hanging in front of it.
I like that. I scurry up the coral.
It's the frizz.
No way!
No way.
What do you think he's gonna be this time, guys?
A crab.
Crab.
Clam.
I'm voting crab.
Wise cracking clam.
Rick, this is going to blow your mind.
My money's on lobster.
All right, a little bell rings as you walk in the door.
Ah!
You got to chill with the bells, man.
I don't like them.
We're back. Look around.
You don't see anyone behind the counter.
I peer over it.
Mr. Frizzle!
Come on, Rick, help us look.
He's a tricky little guy.
He could be anything.
What do you mean he could be anything?
Well, just start kicking stuff. If it yells back at you, that's him.
I look under the counter for an anthropomorphic barnacle.
You see a little, it looks like a carved wooden bed with a tiny little, blanket on it. And you see a crab just sleeping on it.
I shake him just a little bit with the tip of a finger.
Mr. Frizzle, we're here.
It jumps up, pops up through the countertop, like straight through the wood. And then lands on the countertop and starts chittering around wildly. Customers! One moment. And he goes through a door in the back and then comes back a few moments later, standing 6 feet tall, long robe, and just a tiny little crab at the top of like a little pedestal coming out of the neck of the robe.
Love it.
Frizz, good to see you, buddy.
Sorry you caught me when I wasn't decent. Welcome to the mental inventory.
What's up, Rizzo?
Oh, it's you guys. Oh,
And Rick.
Hey, what's up, man?
you brought another friend.
Yeah, we brought a new one.
No need to hear from the new friend at the same time as me. Welcome, friends. What brings you again to the brain plane?
Oh, just trying to solve another cataclysmic crisis. The huge.
Yes, things seem quite bad lately. I was wondering if you had something to do with it.
You know we do,
We
Frizzo.
usually do, it appears.
No, not us. We're here to fix it like we did the other times.
Okay. Copes, more of your people keep disappearing. I hope you know that.
Well, how would I know that? What's happening?
What'd you say? You were screaming.
How would I know that? What's happening?
I told you that the last time I saw you.
Yeah, but you said more now.
Yeah, more.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Do you mean like druids or like goat people?
Satyrs.
Mostly druids, but yeah, some of the satyrs, yeah.
How's Jiraiya?
Jiraiya. I suggest you go look for him yourself. It is not my place.
Oh, that sounds bad, Copes.
I know. I mean, I knew it was happening, but I didn't want to hear about it again.
Anyway, do you have memories to share?
Yeah, take them.
So many. We've been busy.
Then I have stories to give.
Open up that shop.
Yeah.
It says I have 13.
Fine, yeah.
That sounds about what y'all have, right?
I'm at 11.
I do not remember the previous prices that I charged. Alright. I've given you 13. You can spend 10 to get a specific legendary item of your choice. Which you might want to wait to decide on. Or you can spend 2 and roll for different items with a D100.
To roll, Tyler.
I know.
If you want, I can also just describe some items for you and see if anything catches your eye.
Yeah, just do that.
This is the memory of a great warrior who withstood thousands of blows before succumbing ultimately to his death. He still stood standing, even as he died. This is a powerful arrow, or the memory of a powerful arrow that slew a great commander. These are the boots of a great scout who supposedly ran across the entire planet without in a single breath.
And can you post these as well or no?
I can. You want me to just link them?
Yeah. You know, if you want to keep describing some I'm just gonna roll 2 random ones anyway.
You can roll 5.
Roll 5.
How much are they?
2 to roll random.
Oh, really? I thought that, but 10 if you want a specific one?
Specific legendary item.
Oh, so if you roll, they're not all going to be legendary.
That's correct.
Okay.
Could we
But you might get 5.
still get a legendary?
Where do I see this list?
You could still get a legendary.
You don't have to link them all if it's
It's
one
just
by
gonna
one.
Yeah, it's just gonna take too long, I think, to do it that way.
What did the boots do?
They're boots of speed. They give you the ability. They double your speed as a bonus action. Opportunity attacks have disadvantage. And you can use that up to 10 minutes. Lets you run really fast.
Can we get anything with the random? Can we even get wondrous items? All right, Frizz, you've struck a chord with me. I'll take. Oh. Well, how much is intelligence? Never mind. I don't need it. 5 random magic items, please.
5 random magic items? Okay, let's do it.
That's a lot.
That is a lot, I know. You're way up there in power level right now.
Yeah, and I don't need intelligence.
I don't know if I need 5 more items to jump.
I don't think I do either. I'm just hoping to get one good one.
Just buy one good one. I would like to roll 1 random magic item. That'll leave me with 11.
Okay.
Here we go. It's an 8.
It's an 8?
On a D100? Tyler, what are you doing?
God, I rolled a 100 just goofing around last session.
I'm gonna pull
And you got 100.
God.
an 8.
Huh.
You'll probably like it.
What kind of rod is it?
It's just not a rod. You receive a memory. You get a vision of a shield being crafted over a forge and then given to your son. Shortly after you give it to him, you're struck with an arrow and you die. But somehow you live on through the shield that you gave. You see,
I know this. I just saw this on the list.
yeah, you see all the battles that your son faced, and you somehow feel like you're able to help just watching. This is an animated shield.
Nice.
So you can speak a command word and it will float around you, giving you the shield's benefits without you having to use a hand to hold it.
Hell yeah.
That's super good.
So is this the one that can catch projectiles?
It just gives you the extra AC of like a shield.
How much is that?
Shield is usually 2.
+2, yeah.
That's huge. Thank you, Crabnet.
All right, anyone else want to roll 1 for 1?
Ooh, and I got a 33.
Yeah, I'll roll for 1 because that'll leave me. I got 77.
You receive the memory of an ancient sage who spent their entire life harnessing their mental awareness of their surroundings. This is an ion stone of awareness. It makes it so you cannot be surprised while it orbits your head. All right, and 30 something?
33.
33.
There's a sword in here that if you roll a d20 with it, it automatically cuts off whatever you hit's head.
Yep,
Vorpal.
Vorpal sword.
Yeah.
That's a good sword.
Makes a snicker snack. All right, you get something interesting. You see the visions, it passes something to you, and you see visions of an ancient temple hovering high in the sky, patrolled by a guardian, long awaiting those who will never come again. And this is a ring of air elemental command.
Ooh.
That sounds good.
Okay.
Anybody else?
Yes,
Aha.
but I decided on one I want to buy.
Oh, you did?
I would like 1 robe of stars, please.
Hey. All right, I know what I want then. I want this 2-handed battle axe.
And that's 10, right?
Yeah, if you want to pick something very specific here, yeah, you can take the robe of stars.
And that's how much then?
We'll say 10. Yeah, I think 10's good.
All right. Yes, I would like a robe of stars, please.
Copes, you see a beautiful memory being passed to Thrasher. Every star in the night sky is lit up for you to see. It seems like even stars that you've never seen before are depicted in this beautiful memory. And then Thrasher eats it. Or whatever.
I want that. What was that?
Sorry, that was the last one.
No! How do you know that, Rick?
Alright, guys, so, hold on, let me go back.
The mental inventory. Okay, now I've got the voice again. So, guys, things have been getting pretty dark here in the brain plane. I hope you guys know what you're doing.
Oh, we've never known what we're doing.
Like what? What's happening?
The lights. Look outside.
We thought it was just because we're in a dead. We're in a guy that's not super alive.
Oh, it's like this everywhere. Things are getting darker. There are fewer.
Even in my brain plane, it's getting dark.
It's especially dark there.
No. I feel it.
So how do we, fix that?
How much do you know about the world itself? Will you allow me to share a story with you free of charge?
Please.
Oh, we love free samples.
Please.
This is a very old story. Actually, told by the Tridon's people. In a distant universe, far beyond the realm of this one, there is a place where artistry reigns supreme above all else. In this land, the pursuit of beauty was not just a passion, but a vocation, with its inhabitants dedicating immense time and resources to discovering and nurturing exceptional talent. Among these artists, a select few were chosen to represent their culture across the globe. Among them was a child named Shawl, a prodigy whose creations seemed to spring to life from the canvas. Despite the adulation Shawl received, a deep sense of dissatisfaction lingered. No amount of praise ever felt quite enough. Destined for worldwide acclaim, Shaw set out to share their art with the world, but fate had other plans. A tempestuous voyage left Shaw shipwrecked on a desolate island. Alone with no rescue in sight, Shaw struggled to maintain sanity by painting companions on the island's cave walls. Characters who could speak, interact, and for a fleeting moment adore their creator. Yet even this worship felt empty, a hollow echo of the validation Shaw so deeply craved. And as the days turned to years, Shaw's relationship with art grew strained. The joy that once came from creating had vanished, replaced by a question. Without an audience, what was the purpose of art? Was there intrinsic value in creation itself, even if no eyes ever beheld it? Shaw pondered this, surrounded by silent artworks that no longer brought solace, but instead whispered of isolation. Shaw felt truly alone.
That's a great story. How captivating. So what happened to it?
That is where the story ends.
What? Did he ever figure it out? What's the answer?
Although all the memories of the people are somehow tied to me, I cannot know everything. I believe the story does have an ending, but I only know the beginning.
I don't know, man. People coming together to create art that no one's gonna even consume? That doesn't sound realistic at all.
Oh my god. Yeah, I don't think you ever create it for the consumption. At least, not good art anyway. Just
I would only create
Make
it if
it
I thought there was
'cause-
money in it.
make it because you want to make it. And you like doing it. That's art.
It is something to think about.
Are you quitting, Mr. Frizzle?
Yes, that.
Shall is me. No. I felt that I should share it.
Thanks for sharing, Mr. Frizzle. That was a really cool story.
Sure, anytime, and make sure to return before you're done doing whatever it is you're doing that I'm sure will make things worse somehow.
No, we're here to fix it this time.
Why does everybody keep saying we make things worse?
One and done.
And then I wink at him.
Well, everything's been getting darker since you guys showed up.
Well, maybe it was somebody else and we were just coincidence, Frizz.
And you know what they say, Frizz, it's darkest before the dawn. So maybe it's just a new day around the corner, huh?
Wow.
There's some art for you, bitch.
I nudge Rick. I'm like, roll for your item, Rick. Come on.
Oh, I did. We're friends?
Yeah,
Yeah, you.
of course we are. What are you talking about?
Wow. Okay, he'll roll.
Yeah.
Will someone roll for me? I didn't get into roll 20. You guys could have just been lying this whole time.
Yeah, I will.
I got. Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
come
no,
on.
Matt.
I rolled.
He rolled first.
I got a 92.
He did, in fact, get a 92.
Not your day for D100s, Coped.
I'm getting him out of the way when I get back and roll my next 5 items.
Just buy one good one.
I think I know what I want.
92.
Grab it.
It's a rod.
Of course it's a rod. We knew it was a rod.
Better be a rod.
Rick gets the memory of an ancient, let's see, an ancient rogue prowling through the streets. They say that everyone he killed never even knew it until they were already dead. Exactly, I know. He gets a special scimitar that can materialize in his hands.
Nice.
Nice.
Whoa, this is cool.
Let's see it, Rick.
Check out my scimitar. He whips out his scimitar for you guys to look at.
Whoa!
Scimitar.
Looks sharp.
Look how fast it moves. And he moves it really fast.
I message him in his mind. You say, give that to Copes.
What? Why?
Do it.
Who is it?
Your brain playing, you gotta listen if you hear something here, man.
Is that
Saying
what
it.
you're going for here?
Yeah.
I don't know. This seems pretty cool. I'm gonna keep it.
You shouldn't. All right, guys, let's go.
Did you want to get your rod?
No, I'm gonna wait.
I'm gonna say retroactively Dimrock bought something, but I'll just say what it is next episode.
Yeah, I'm bouncing between 2 items. I don't know if I need another rod.
Okay. Sounds good.
I might get a staff. Like I'm turned into a really bad fighter. Maybe I need to be a better wizard. I know it's cringy to say. I know there's some pretty cool staffs.
Wouldn't you just be like holding the bottom like 8 inches of the staff? It'd be so.
We're at a minute 25. Do you wanna look through these a little and we can grab them next episode?
Yeah, sure.
We can.
Why don't you take a moment to look through the mental inventory?
Thanks, Frizz.
And then play some like play some like grocery store music in the background or something.
Thanks, Mr. Frizzle.
Yes.
Yeah, certainly.
Do 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 do.
And then a Mr. Frizzle outro while we're looking around the store.
Thank you again for listening to Discount Heroes. Thank you again for listening to Discount Heroes, where the results there are always questionable. You can find this podcast injected straight into your mind every Thursday on your favorite podcast platform of choice. You will find these memories will stick with you forever. Long past the faces of your father, the faces of your mother, the faces of your children, they shall all be forgotten in the wake of Discount Heroes, and your life shall be improved. What else am I supposed to say?
That's it.
That's about it. Oh, join us on the Discord where you can listen to us talk. Sometimes we talk to each other, sometimes we talk to other people on there. You can say things and maybe one of us will say something back to you. Anyway, that's going to be a great thing for your mental health to do that. And as always, thank you for listening to Discount Heroes, where questionable results are always guaranteed.
Well done.